Jalil Afridi, managing editor of the Frontier Post, wrote in his tweet on X that 6 briefings and 1 chance of asking 1 question. If the House Democrats and Senate Democrats are okay with this gentleman Matt Miller's attitude as U.S. State Department spokesperson, then I have no problem with it either. A journalist seasoned by over 2.5 decades in Pakistan and nearly a decade in Washington, D.C., shares his encounters with Biden's media team, including Matthew Miller and Karine Pierre, whom both of them have no respect for those journalists who have independent policy. Matt Miller's less-than-stellar treatment of journalists, especially those from diverse cultures and with independent journalism policy, highlighting a lack of respect and basic journalistic ethics to give a genuine journalist a genuine opportunity to ask questions. Afridi states, he needs to know that Martin Luther King's sayings are being used in Pakistan about the painful silence of friends such as President Biden since the last 2 years in Pakistan. Also under President Biden, Afghanistan has again become a nation with its females population without the basic right to get education, but Biden administration is okay with giving them millions of dollars and holding regular negotiations with Afghan Taliban. India, on the other hand, under Prime Minister Modi, is openly promoting hate against Muslims, Sikhs, and Christians during the election activities taking place right now, and President Biden has been totally mum about it. Today in India, according to AFP, 4 individuals were arrested for recruiting Indians to fight alongside the Russian military against Ukraine. Did anybody ask this question in today's briefing? Questioned Jalil. Nobody asked because not many journalists in that briefing room have independent policy. They are mostly employees of other news media office, Afridi says, and adds, I do not have a boss. I've always been a boss myself of my journalism career, and Matt Miller and Karine needs to find this out. Afridi continues by saying that the media team of President Biden has not only brought disgrace to the Democrats' party, but to global image of America abroad, and particularly in heavily populated countries like Pakistan, India, and Afghanistan. These nations, he insists, are feeling the weight of painful silence Martin Luther King referred to by the friends like America, whose face is President Biden at the moment. Jalil Afridi has made several times to both Karine and Matt that journalism is his passion and his bread and butter is advertising and real estate, so his questions should always be taken in humanitarian aspect as well, instead of always looking at his questions in a negative manner. Jalil said that he has several times made it clear to both these spokespersons, officially and unofficially, that his majority readership is not local in the U.S., and neither is his interest in local politics, so his questions should be looked at from international angles and humanist point of view of journalism. He highlights the topics of human rights, the destruction of allies' trust on America, and destruction of girls' education in Afghanistan as the center of discussion in every room in Pakistan, India, and Afghanistan. Afridi stresses the importance of answer to these questions and the very threat of terrorism in that region. It is pertinent to mention here that Jalil Afridi does plan to take a legal action soon against White House media team for not arranging him a handicap chair even after he shared his doctor's letter that he can't stand for an hour. And sadly, despite the news being appeared on Fox TV regarding his health, White House media, or the White House Correspondent Association President Kelly O'Donnell of NBC did not do a damn about it. Jalil said these people are not only unprofessional and unethical, but they are also mean. Jalil Afridi vowed that now he is going to also show his digital advertising skills to President Biden's incompetent media team, and he will show 1 million journalists video views around the world, starting from America, about the pathetic and rude behavior of the media team of President Biden with journalists.